Purandara Dasa was born as Srinivasa Nayaka in 1484 AD. He was born into a wealthy merchant family in Hampi, Vijayanagara Empire, which is present-day Karnataka, India. Srinivasa Nayaka's family were devout Vaishnavas. They were ardent devotees of Lord Vishnu. Young Srinivasa was exposed to music and devotional practices early in his life. Srinivasa Nayaka was a shrewd businessman. He inherited his family's trading business and quickly multiplied the family wealth, becoming a prominent merchant. He earned the name Navakoti Narayana for his affluence, which meant Srinivasa, who has 9 crores of wealth. Despite his wealth, Srinivasa yearned for something more. His materialistic success did not bring him inner peace. He felt a void in his life. Little did he know that his life was about to change forever. One day, a wandering holy man arrived at Srinivasa's doorstep. He begged for alms. Srinivasa, known for his generosity, was ready to offer him riches. However, the holy man refused, requesting just a handful of rice. Strangely, Srinivasa's wife found no rice in the house. Frustrated, Srinivasa offered the holy man gold and jewels instead. The holy man remained unmoved and insisted on rice. Desperate, Srinivasa's wife pledged her nose ring, a last resort, to a neighboring house in exchange for rice. Finally, she gave the rice to the holy man. But as he started eating, the rice multiplied miraculously, filling the entire house. It was a divine intervention. Srinivasa and his wife were stunned. They realized the holy man was none other than Lord Vishnu himself, testing their devotion. This event shook Srinivasa to his core. He realized the futility of material wealth. His perspective on life changed. He renounced all his belongings and became a disciple of the revered saint, Vyasatirtha. He received initiation from Vyasatirtha and was given the name Purandara Vitala, later known as Purandara Dasa. Purandara Dasa embarked on a pilgrimage. He traveled across South India singing devotional songs praising Lord Vishnu, specifically in his form as Vitala, the deity of Pandapa. He composed songs in Kannada, his native language, making his compositions accessible to the common people. His songs were simple yet profound, conveying complex philosophical ideas. They spoke about devotion, humility, and the transient nature of the material world. These songs became immensely popular and resonated with people from all walks of life. Purandara Dasa was not just a composer, he was a visionary. He revolutionized Carnatic music. He is hailed as the father of Carnatic music, or the grandfather of Carnatic music. His impact on Carnatic music is immeasurable. Prior to him, Carnatic music was primarily confined to temples and royal courts. It was taught within families through an oral tradition. Purandara Dasa democratized this divine art form, opening up its access to everyone, irrespective of their social standing. His compositions became an integral part of Carnatic music. They are studied and performed by aspiring musicians to this day. They form the bedrock of Carnatic music education. Section 5. The building blocks of Carnatic music, a structured approach to learning. Purandara Dasa introduced a structured system of learning Carnatic music. He devised a graded syllabus for teaching. This method is still followed by musicians and institutions worldwide. This system, known as Purandara Dasa Sampradaya, starts with simple devotional songs. It gradually progresses to complex compositions. He introduced the Mayamalava Gaula Raga as the basic scale for beginners. It is known as the Janaka Raga, or the parent scale in Carnatic music. He composed several gitas or simple songs in this raga. These songs are the first lessons for any student of Carnatic music. They help develop a strong foundation in melody and rhythm. He also composed Suladi exercises. These are aimed at improving vocal agility and breath control. He introduced the Pilari Gita, devotional songs in praise of Lord Ganesha. These are traditionally sung at the beginning of any musical performance. Section 6. Beyond the notes, propagating social harmony through music. Purandara Dasa's compositions went beyond just music. They carried powerful social messages. He used his music as a tool to address social evils prevalent during his time. He strongly advocated against casteism and gender inequality. He believed in the equality of all human beings. He emphasized this in his songs. He criticized the caste system. He promoted the idea of oneness amongst people. He believed that devotion to God transcends all social barriers. His teachings had a profound impact on society. He promoted education for all. He encouraged women to participate in musical and spiritual pursuits. His inclusive approach challenged the existing social norms. He used music to spread his message of love, compassion, and unity. Section 7. Challenging social norms, a voice for equality. Purandara Dasa's stand against gender inequality was revolutionary for his time. He firmly believed in the power of women. He advocated for their equal participation in all spheres of life. He encouraged women to learn and perform music. This was a bold move in an era when music was largely dominated by men. His compositions often featured strong female characters. They served as role models for women. He challenged the patriarchal norms prevalent in society. He promoted the idea of respecting women. He saw them as equal partners in both spiritual and societal progress. His teachings inspired women to break free from traditional roles. Section 8. The echoes of his legacy, Purandara Dasa's influence on Carnatic music. Purandara Dasa left behind a rich legacy. He composed thousands of devotional songs. These songs, known as Devaranamas or Padas, continue to be popular even today. They are performed in concerts and religious gatherings. His work has inspired generations of musicians. His compositions are considered essential learning for any aspiring Carnatic musician. They form the foundation of Carnatic music pedagogy. They are used to teach melody, rhythm, and expression. His influence extends beyond the realm of music. His teachings on social equality, devotion, and humility continue to resonate with people. Section 9. A timeless inspiration, remembering the grand composer. Purandara Dasa's life is a testament to the transformative power of devotion. He transitioned from a wealthy merchant to a wandering minstrel. He dedicated his life to God and music. His journey is an inspiration for all. He's remembered for his contributions to Carnatic music. He's also celebrated for his social reforms and his message of equality. His impact on Indian culture and spirituality is immeasurable. He is a true icon. He's a legend whose music and message continue to inspire and uplift people across generations. He truly is the grandfather of Carnatic music.